Hello everyone, this is Akhier, Dragonheart, and yeah. This is gonna be a Minecraft weekly for me, and yeah. Pretty much what it says on the tin. Weekly. Not one of my series. This time instead of what I've been doing, which has been mostly mod. This looks completely... Wait, no, that might be the place I want to start up. Yep, there it is. Instead of going off of mods this time, I'm going to be fooling around with something else. So, yeah. I'm trying to find... I found a spot on this seed that I wanted to play with for what I'm doing. If I remember correctly... Yeah, and there's the sand mountain here, and then it goes over to a thing over there. Okay, yeah. This is what I wanted. Of course, I'll have to start over by the jungle where I can get wood, but that's beside the point. There we go. Actually, I'm going to just give myself a stone tools to start with. After these are gone, I'll have to make my own, of course. But this will help it get moving. Oop. Get moving a little quicker. I want to fool around with sand, which is why I'm in the desert right now. Come on. There we go. So, yeah. I don't need torches, because it's going to be an integral part of what I'm going to do. Torches. Get me up here. I'll probably resume normal, just making stuff with mods next week. This time, just because I had been thinking about this for a while and playing around with it a little bit, I decided to do it. Since the weekly is more of just something that I'm just doing in Minecraft or thought about at some point, and like, yeah, that'd be interesting, I guess. Does that go all the way to the top? Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, that's good. Okay, not quite. Close enough, though. Oop. That didn't work out too well. Ah, no. Bad vines. Stupid vines. Oh well. Guess it can't be helped. Nice if there is a direct route to the top. There probably will be in a little bit of Minecraft time with the whole vines growing thing. Always there. Just don't get them right from the start. Of course, one of the odder things is that the jungle trees actually grow with vines when you make the bigger one, which I've always found to be a little weird, but who am I to talk? Yeah, I'll need lots of wood because I don't exactly plan to go underground yet. I'm going to need torches, so I'll probably end up relying on charcoal, as that'll be the easiest source of what I need. Of course, I'll need cobblestone just to make some stuff, but that's a cobblestone. You get that anywhere. It's a normal tree. I don't particularly want to mix my wood types. This isn't entirely just sand. It's actually a two-part. The sand is just the thing I'm going to start with because it'll be the easiest one to get started. Part of the reason why I want to start next to an ocean is that I plan to do something with the ocean. If there's time. If not, I might just keep the world and do it next week. And this is just mostly stuff I don't get around to in my usual world, so I figured why not. I'm heading over to where I know there's some reeds. I'll take care of that. The reeds are for the second things, but if I get them growing now, I won't have to wait long not next week. Or maybe it will be. Never know with this kind of stuff. Of course, I haven't seen any sheep, so this could be bad for me. Not that I mind dying, honestly. I'm not really got anything important on me. What difficulty am I on? Okay, normal, yeah. I won't die from starvation either, so everything's fine. I'll end up doing that. That's an interesting thing. Yep. Not really much to talk about right now. I'll probably just get myself set up and then I'll start harvesting sand and speed up at that point. Is like I said, not much really happening right now. I wonder if I can see a stone. Yeah, I can see stone. Of course, the second you get underwater, it becomes a lot harder to mine. There we go. This would probably be something, the thing I'm doing right now, that'd be better off in creative, but I guess if it really gets down to it, I might just scrap what I've recorded so far and do that, but obviously if you're hearing this, I did not. Because there is merit to showing this kind of stuff as non-creative. There we go. If anything, I can use this area as a nighttime shelter. Got that. I'll actually hook myself up with a crafting table. Come on. There we go. Silly game. You cannot deny me. We didn't need that one in the center. And a furnace. I'll need a little bit of wood for other stuff. Charcoal. It actually gets not 2 pieces. Okay. There we go. That's enough to start making a couple torches anyway. There we go, there we go, there we go. Couple torches all I need. Just mine around here so I can... If I find some sheep, I can make a bed. I'd need more stone for at this point is more furnaces, which is a good idea at some point. Just don't currently have the ability to make enough. Put one more in and throw in the rest and see how much that gets me. There we go. Not quite sure exactly what I'll make, but it'll be interesting. Actually, do I want to... Well, it's getting towards nighttime, so I should just... If I had a bed and I'd set my spawn... screw it, I'm gonna cheat myself a bed. If I had found a bed, I wouldn't... Or sheep, any sheep at all, I wouldn't try this, but, because I didn't. And after this, I probably won't actually use the bed, because, overall, I just want my spawn point set. There we go. Good enough. And now's the point where I speed it up. Starting now. Okay, now that that's done, should look decent sped up. Yeah, I basically just cleared this area for where I'm going to be working. The area over there was more of just my obsessiveness with doing it. Oh, it's like it was connected, it must be flattened. Oh yeah, neither here nor there. It got me enough sand. Or, I hope it's enough sand. It got me sand, anyway. I should go check on the reeds. My inventory's full, isn't it? Yeah, my inventory's full. Wait, yeah, I don't really need string. There we go. And I definitely don't have enough torches at the moment. I don't think I want to speed up some more, because I've already had some speed up in the video, and it tends to be a little annoying when you get more than one speed up from the when I'm editing it. There we go. Against the wall. Yeah, whatever. Plastic sound. Doesn't hurt. Annoying. Not as much of that. And I've actually got some sandstone on me. I'm gonna need some wood. Because I'm not gonna bother going around and mining too much. The best source of wood, of course, will be one of the big trees. Well, not best, but quickest. Would probably be the way to announce it. There we go. That's annoying. There we go. Or not. There we go, yeah. If you actually get on top of these things, they're relatively easy to take down. Though I probably should have brought more axes. You know, I'm not going to bother with that. I'll leave some floating things, but I can take care of those later, I guess. That's a little too on target not to grab there. Yeah, definitely the best way to get woods. A good reason to like starting near a jungle. Almost down to the bottom. Okay, maybe not almost, but I'm getting close. There we go. I guess I'll need to make some more I won't need 4, so I'll just do that like that, and that should do. Once you get past the one point, it's relatively easy getting down. Or up. Blech, down. What am I talking about? The easy way is up. Down's the dangerous way. Climbing is always easier. And yeah, this should be done soon enough, and then I'll stick a bunch in the oven and let it cook down. Shouldn't be too hard. Probably need a little more coal to stir off, but should be enough torches off of a stack of coal for what I need. Doing some calculations. Yeah, I'll be surprised if it needs more than that. Of course, I'll probably need to grab more wood. I'm not... Thinking. Those cook there, and then after they cook, take what was cooked there and stick it underneath in a stack of the other one, and we're good to go. If you're wondering about what I did over there, I didn't quite spread it out enough, but basically because mobs don't spawn right next to you, you don't actually have to light the area you're working in. You have to light the area you're working around if you're working in a small area. Now, if you're trying to like do a lot of work all over the place, of course you'll have to go around and like light up all the areas anyway. But I find it's useful to only light up the areas around you if you're working in a small space, because then you don't have to deal with knocking torches off, having to replace them and stuff like that, which can be quite annoying as far as I'm concerned. Definitely have enough now. That combined with sand should be enough. I'm actually going to lock myself in the little hut area and let this all cook up. And while that's happening, I'm going to pause the video and actually go and check something. I'm gonna do circles, and I wanna make sure I have the right pattern in mind. Okay, got all that. And then I can go and stuff on these sticks I conveniently prepared. What's the day look like? Looks like it's not. Let's fix that. Okay. There's probably lots of creepers and stuff around. Find me that easy of a prey, creepers. Wait until I'm looking through my inventory. That's the time to strike. Luckily, reed farms grow quickly once you get them started. You're waiting slow for the first few, but once you get the first few set up, you go amazingly fast because of just always replanting what you harvest. As long as you don't actually need it right away, so you use it. This is annoying me. Sticking out too much. Now it's even. Actually, I don't have the stuff on me because I put all the sand back. Yes, that would do it, yes. So I have a slight bit of a plan of what I want to do. This is more of a, I guess you could say, test for what I want to do than anything else. see how it goes. There we go. Probably shouldn't be carrying all the sand on me, but I don't care. I probably don't actually need this big of an area. I just cleared it out for the sand. And I probably don't need this much sand, but I'll use it for something later. Since I definitely don't think I'll end up full on inventory. Seems like a good place to start. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Was it just 2? Mineconic says yes, it was just 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. What does this look like? I guess it's circle enough. I could go with the standby that I generally use, which is I can't remember radius. I think it might be 10, maybe, maybe not. But instead of going around like this, it's 3 and then 1, 2 and then 1 and then mirroring this around. So yeah, it's a good bit bigger. But yeah, I think I'll stick with a smaller one. It'll be quicker to do that way anyway. Now what point do I want to start at? We can start over here. I've done small tests in creative mode, but flying's a bit different from actually. It's actually easier doing it this way, strangely enough. Apparently the flying just made it harder. Irony. And then you gotta go on the inside. I don't want to just do this. I want to do more. More. So this is the first one. This will be the second one. And this will be where I start going straight again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll be going to the outside again. So the first one. That's the second one. That was weird. I was caught on something. It wasn't letting me move. Which, when you're on the edge of a cliff, isn't very pleasant. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it is not. And this isn't all I'm going to do. This is just part of what I'm doing. I also have some things with water. And a few other random shenanigans. Okay, so I'm on this now. So that's 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, and there's what's it over there? I'll have to go harvest it. So I complete one rotation of this, I'll go work on the other side. There we go. One, two, and then there. And 2, 3, 4. It's 4. Yeah, 4. I'm gonna fully come around, so I'll finish the 5 for that. So yeah. Oop, I'm dead. Oh, hey, look, the ground. It's coming up to meet me. Hi, ground. Oh, wait, no, it's not coming up. I'm going down. It doesn't look good that small, actually. I'll complete the revolution and add the other side before I make my final judgment. Yeah, it looked a lot better when I was testing it with the my standby that I showed. But that's really big. And I'd have to be time-lapsing that if I did that. Because it would definitely contain a lot of things, mostly probably that I just did where I fell. And falling's amusing, don't get me wrong, but the fact that I had to get back up here and I'm not using creative mode means that, yeah, it takes a while. Especially since... There we go. You see, folks, this is why, if you're going to do any kind of professional gaming, or any kind of serious gaming, I guess, or if you're just going to be doing stuff on YouTube and don't want to embarrass yourself, don't use a wireless keyboard. Because I was holding shift. I was holding shift the entire time. But my computer forgot I was, because the wireless keyboard wasn't reminding it. Or something. So yeah. I'll do this small one and see how it turns out. Especially after I add the water. I haven't tried it with adding the water yet, so... well, for the double spiral, which is what I'm going to be doing. You know, if I added rungs, I could actually make it a DNA looking. Double helix and all that. Well, it wouldn't be a double. It would be a helix, but... is more than I... Yeah, you saw that a slight little bit of hop that my character did. That was my game forgetting that I was holding shift. And why I every once in a while go and find a toggleable sneak mod. I'm sad because the one that I was using for a while stopped. And if you wanted something, you had to use the the one movement mod. But I didn't want all of that. I just wanted the one option. There's probably a mod out, or the old one started being... It's always cool when you see the mobs spawn in. Oh yeah, that's lava over there. I was wondering why it was glowing. 1, 2, 3. This should look cool enough at night. 4. Once more, and this will complete the circuit. There we go. It's definitely an interesting thing, and there's a skelly. There we go. Run wasn't working there for a moment. That was annoying. But yeah, it definitely looks like I won't have enough time for the other thing that I was going to do. Okay, game, you froze. What are you doing? There we go. It looks cool at night, but I want to get the other helix. Yeah, now that I've completed it, it looks better. It actually wraps around a bit more. Before it wasn't as obvious. Probably once I actually get up towards it, it'll look a lot better. There we go. Was that an egg? Stupid egg. There we go. Problem solved. Oh. I did not notice that. It's like, oh, hello, creeper. What are you doing there? There we go. You can just barely get 3 down. If you're just facing straight down, you can fill a thing by 2 easily. In fact, that's the easiest thing. In fact, that'll make my life a lot easier, because then I can just not worry about it, just head straight forward and then fill it in. If you look on the map, it actually looks pretty cool. There we go. Yeah. So I've done a small sample of this, I think I said. Only I was using the bigger spiral, or bigger circle. And I must admit, it does look better than this does. I think it's because it's more exaggerated and fully formed of a circle rather than this, which is less so. I might end up doing it at some point just to... Actually, do I have it on... No, I don't have it on this save. Okay. I have a really cool spiral thing I did. Only it's not on this this instance of Minecraft that I have. It's in Minecraft. So that was the 2. Once you get the hang of it, it can go pretty fast. The biggest thing is you have to make sure you get the count right, or it doesn't look right. This is just like the extravagant thing. I've done a lot of really simple little builds using the stacking of torches and sand like this. One of the things I did for a good bit of time was I get one that when it fell, it was just one layer of sand on the ground, but it would look really cool. So I might build one of those if I have a bit of time at the end. Because they look really interesting when they're set up, and then when they fall, it's kind of like, where'd it go? I'd definitely live in a desert if I was on a multiplayer server at the moment. If I wasn't, I'd move to one, because that's where you get sand. Then again, I could just as well turn a place into a desert. Yeah, saw the speed up me clearing off a hill like that. I've done bigger projects before. Not as big as some of the things that I've seen people do, but pretty good sized ones. I think about the boringest and biggest one that I did was for before I think it's 3rd season. Whichever one was like maybe the latest, maybe they did another, but where it quickly fell apart. Nation at War, Minecraft, competitive team PvP thing. One more, okay. I was going to play in it, and Bay 12 had a thing going with it, but I kind of really never got around to doing it, apparently. Well, they started it, but it all kept changing and. I was able to stick it out myself until they eventually the world where I did the clearing out was the last one that I stayed for. It was a world where they were testing their plugins and stuff, so to see if it worked. And it was actually pretty fun just playing on the Rangen map. The only problem with the area we picked out was there was this mountain between the spawn village thing where they had the vendors set up where you could sell stuff to them. And yeah, that was a problem. Now, of course, we built a half-slab stairway to the actual place, and everything was just fine, honestly. We didn't have to do anything. Of course, I didn't put up with that. 1, 2, okay. So I need to go out once more. There we go. So yeah, it was like this giant, not giant, but like at least 10 layers, I think. No, I think it was around 16, 15, somewhere in there. Almost 20, but not quite. And it was just like this hill, and it was just a regular hill. There wasn't even caves through it or anything. So I just leveled it. It was easy because there was the team there, so I never wanted for cobblestone or sticks to make stone tools out of. But yeah, that took 3-4 days to complete. 3 or 4 days, like 4 hours a day, maybe. No, it was more like 3 hours, I think. I didn't have as much time back then as I do during the summer. Back then. It was just during school at some point. Yeah, so with that I was pretty intense. And I just cleared out the mountain. Using stone tools too, nothing iron or anything like that. It honestly wasn't worth it. I didn't really bother lighting it up that much. So, there was always mobs out, but because it was, I did have good weapon and a good bow, so everything was fine there. It wasn't too tough, so I just kept mining through the night. Another time where I cleared out something, which was actually cooler, was, instead of, like, flattening an area, I, took all the dirt off of a hill. I was going to build a floating island next to a small floating island that I made my home. That was pretty cool, you know, floating island and whatnot. Is that where it starts down there? Yeah, it looks like I'm on the final stretch for this. So yeah, I went and just cleared all the dirt off of this thing. It was like right next to the water, so when I was done it looked really awesome because it was like just this stone cliff face type of thing going on. I really liked it. But that was I can't remember exactly what, but people weren't exactly on that much. It was one of the Bay 12 things. I think it was I think the problem was it was anyone from Bay 12 could do it, and they had like another build server where they were doing like more serious builds, and I was kind of late to the party there. That, and I suddenly didn't have time, so I wasn't able to build as much as I wanted. But it was interesting while it lasted. And that should be it, I think. Yeah. So I'll go down and check out how it looks. Because I think I said, but I haven't... Oop. Oh, I'll get to see coming from my bed. Not done a double spiral before. Yeah, it does look cool. That would be a problem. I guess I can only use water, because they are overlapping. That's sad. Oh well. His life. We'll need to clear out. Oh, I need to clear out? Yeah, I'll need to clear out there. Then I'll need a bucket. I don't have any iron on me. Can't remember seeing iron. Then again, I haven't really looked around for iron. I'll go grab the reeds. Well, I think about how I'm gonna do it. I could just cheat in a bucket, but that feels a little... It's like the bed. I flew over here to get here, so I kind of like, I didn't have time to actually get sheep. But this is more of a, I could go and look, and it's. Oh, hello. And that's the one danger about digging around in any kind of sand or gravel. There's a hollow under what you're digging. You're gonna fall in it at least once. And depending what it's covering, depends on how bad that happens to be. Yeah, I think I'll just give myself a bucket. No reason not to. Just delay what I'm doing at this point. I haven't really been mining. I mostly just showed that I cleared it myself with a fast forward bit, and then I hardly used any sand. It'll be useful for later. That, and waste some of that stuff. There we go. Bucket. And I have a bucket. Won't look as cool, actually, as the one, I think. It'll probably... Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna turn on peaceful and go to night to show what it looks like in the dark. Yeah, I definitely should have used the bigger circle. My mistake. Ah, well. Live and learn. Yeah, it really looks like an actual spiral when you have the, words. I have them somewhere. Here we go. It still looks cool on the minimap, so that's good enough. There we go. Yeah, I guess I don't mind cheating in the buckets. What I really cared about was the actual building supplies used to make it. Yes, and that's all self-harvested. And self-done too, and I've died a number of times for it. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who did the one thing. Still on the, like, flattening. The most impressive thing I've ever seen done. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to have to look up who did it. Some Akhier did, back when, animals still... Okay, that's enough. Back when animals would still, spawn just like mobs would, only with slightly different conditions. Just trying to get to the top of the dang thing. Don't need to be complicated. It does not need to be that complicated. Well, and this is something I thought was really cool. It actually follows the slope around. And of course, Water being water, it likes to derp every once in a while. And because the torches are under the sand, they're always protected, so it doesn't fall down. Sadly, because they cross over, you can't use lava. Well, you could use lava, but you also could not use water. And if I go turn it to night, it looks really nice. And when I used the bigger circle, even though it only had one spiral and didn't even like go this high, it looked really good. So yeah, water spiral. Of course, because of the thing, there's actually a hollow in it. Wasn't for the water flowing, you could actually climb up just fine. One of the things I've actually considered is making something like this and having it be like a boat ride. Because it's like, if you could set it up somehow where you could start... let's see, where would it start? About here. If you could start them right here and have them ride the inside of it, I think it'd be a pretty cool ride. They could also ride the outside of it, and I tried that. It is hard. Because it's got the water constantly flowing outside and everything. Ugh. Interesting. I must admit, it was interesting. So, yeah. There we go, that looks better. One of the things I considered was it would take too long for something like this. Though I might do it at some point. Oh, right, the reason why I would do the inside was because it would make it so it's... But, have this spiral and then the bigger spiral going from the ground all the way up to world height or whatever, all the way down. Have the inner one be lava and the outer one be water. I think that would look really cool. Or even just small scale do it. But yeah. It is what it is. I'm actually going to pause here and see if I can... I'm going to go back up this world and then show you something else that I want to keep this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to save the this one should be the one where should be exactly where I left it. This should be the original. Yep. Okay. Just checking to make sure I copied the right one. And this is the copy. Now this won't look as impressive as it did with just a single spiral because of how it works, but maybe since it's smaller I'll be able to handle it. And those are just artifacts, they're gone. Yeah. There we go. Now that's cool. It looked a lot cooler when it was just, in my test world where it was just a single spiral, but this still looks awesome. Of course it doesn't glow like it did when it had the water in it, or the sand with the torches in it, but it happens. Creeper. Why that one's missing. Oh, I probably took out the block. There we go. Good enough. So yeah. This is, of course, just the copy world. When I come back next week for next week's thing that I'm going to do. This won't be like this. This will still have the sand in it. Because I kind of like that one. This is cool, and it's got really cool stuff. But it's just a solid thing of water going down. It's not really prepared. I guess I didn't need these. Never remember. You're weird, creeper. You're weird. Well, I'm even doing that. This one isn't going to be saved. So yeah. This is what I... Huh? That was... Huh? Okay, whatever. So yeah, this is what I was doing. Looks pretty cool. I'm glad it worked, though I wish I would have done it with a bigger circle. Because it definitely looked not as circular as it should have, or spirally actually. So yeah. Anyway, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and I'm signing off.